Just like that. We good? You good? You good?
I'm good. What you
Yeah,
what are
yeah,
we
yeah. We
what are we
back.
talking
We
about?
we back. I just wanted to do a quick, not even a quick, just a discussion about the league. All right, what's going on around the league? What's the league looking like? All right, it's nothing specific. It's no structure. This is a freestyle off the top. There's no intro. It's no nothing. It's just what the league is looking like around and about. All right, all right. So let's just start off with: Are we not even we more than halfway through the season?
Yeah.
We what? Every team is what? 11 games in. If you got to buy already,
Mm-hmm.
11 games in. So we got what? 6 games left. Um, 6 games left, and what's it looking like? What's it looking like? Are the Chiefs? What's going on? The Chiefs is sitting at 10-1. Um, and they're looking formidable. Now I got a problem with the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense is ass. All right,
Oh, it is.
Including Patrick Mahomes, by the way, and I don't want to let him off the hook. One thing that pissed me off earlier this year is seeing Patrick Mahomes in MVP conversations.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's been terrible. Okay, he's been terrible. All right, there's a narrative going around that this guy could possibly be the greatest quarterback of all time. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening, bro. It's like, come on, bro. Stop the
I don't see him passing Tom. I honestly, I don't see it. So I think you smooth right there.
man. Look here, man. Right now, Patrick Mahomes on the year has a 69.8 completion percentage, 18 touchdowns, 11 picks. He has a passer rating of 93.2. A passer rating of 93. That's terrible, by the
It
way.
can't. It went up a little bit though.
No, it went up. A passer rating of 93.2. 93, first of all, let's look up the league average. The league average passer rating in 2024 is 91.9. He is slightly above average. Okay, but the reason I say it's horrible is because we're not talking about, you know, Mitch fucking Trubisky. We ain't talking about
Daniel
Snoop
Jones.
Huntley. We ain't talking about Daniel Jones. We ain't talking about Justin Fields. We talking about a two-time MVP, a six-time Pro Bowler, a three-time All Pro, a three-time Super Bowl champion, three-time Super Bowl MVP. We talking about somebody who's been something, okay, who matters in this league. And a 93 passer rating when the league average is 91.9.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
that's
93.2. The league average is 91.9. You 1.3 points above league average. That's not no, bro. That's not. He's not been good. All right.
no
He's
at
not.
all.
He's not been good at all.
That defense been carrying that team
The
all
defense
season.
is amazing, and that's going to be a problem for a lot of teams, including the team in Maryland. The defense is going to be a problem for a lot of teams. And here's the thing: when it comes to the teams, I'm not discrediting Patrick Mahomes. I'm just calling it what it is. The problem is that other teams are going to have to deal with is when the playoffs come around and Patrick Mahomes is currently sitting at 10-1. He might get the first. He'll probably get the first round bye. They're sitting with the number one seed in the AFC. When the playoffs come around and they get that first round bye, and they only got to go divisional, championship, Super Bowl, who's to say Patrick Mahomes can't be lights out again for 3 games? It's very possible.
Nah, because he's done it. You know what I
It's
mean?
He's a light switch. He's a light
Right.
switch. It's very possible. And DeAndre Hopkins just got there. They just starting. Patrick Mahomes has been playing better since DeAndre Hopkins got there.
No, for sure.
So this is why you gotta silence him now. You gotta get him done now. Okay, we rely on the Bills to catch up to them. They 9-2. The Chiefs are 10-1. You gotta rely on, and I'm speaking to a Ravens fan right now. Okay, this is what y'all need. Okay, and everybody that's on the Mahomes hate watch, okay? I am the leader of the Mahomes hate watch, okay? All the Mahomes haters, this is what we need. We need to band together, okay? We need to draw circles in the sand with prayer circles, and we need to pray to the football gods. Do you know who the football gods are? Paul Brown, Jim Brown. We need to pray to Paul Brown and Jim Brown, okay? And Pete Rozelle. And we got to ask them, all right? We need y'all to come together, all right? We need to pray that the Bills win out. They got to go 15-2. 14-3 maybe, but we gotta pray that they win out or at least win. They 9-2 right now, which means they got 6 games left. We gonna pray they go 5-1, okay, and we gonna pray the Chiefs lose 2 games. All right, and then no. Yeah, we gonna pray the Chiefs lose 2 games because the Bills got the tiebreaker over the Chiefs because they just beat them.
You really
All
believe
right?
in the Bills, bro?
So look. We got to pray.
Let's
Be
real,
pray,
bro.
brother. Okay, and if we pray, that means they got to get a wild card game in. They got to get in the wild card game. Anything could happen any given Sunday. They might lose in the wild card round. Who knows?
That's true.
Okay,
It's one and done.
but look, I told you last year was my last year. I lied to you. I'm gonna give you one more year. 8. I got you one more year. 8. After this is done. I promise you it's done. I will never speak another positive thing about Lamar Jackson ever again if he don't get it done this year. Now here's the thing. He got some he get a few excuses. If the team get injured to hell, Derrick Henry don't make it to, where I need him to make it to, Zay Flowers go down, it's some things that I forgive. But if barring all injuries, if you put them cleats on, you fucking healthy. All right.
Nah, for sure.
When January comes around, and when it's time for men to be men, okay, when it's time to lace up them fucking sneakers, when January comes around, you better be ready, nigga. All right, because 15 in Kansas City. Look. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. We're gonna talk about the Chiefs for a minute. Look, that's what I'm gonna keep it real with you. Lamar Jackson is probably going to win his 3rd MVP if Saquon Barkley allows him to. All right, Derrick Henry's been good. Saquon Barkley's been amazing.
That's a quarterback award.
But it's a quarterback award, bro. They're not giving it to running backs for real.
He'll get Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, anything. For you to be the running back to get an MVP, you got to be historical. You got to get 2K.
Especially because CMC didn't get it.
Yeah, and CMC was amazing. You got to be like magical to get an MVP as a running back. LaDainian Tomlinson, he had 31 touchdowns that year, and they gave him MVP when in 2000 and what was that 12 when Adrian Peterson got 2000, he was the MVP that year. But when Chris Johnson ran for 2,000 yards, he ain't get no MVP.
Yeah,
what's the name won MVP?
What was that?
Won MVP.
What was that Titans team record that year?
I don't remember. Let's look at the award voting. Has what's crazy? Chris Johnson wasn't even top 4. The 2009 Tennessee Titans went 8-8. You know why they went 8-8 too? Who's the coach? Who's the coach?
Who? Nah,
who's the coach? Who was the coach? Who was the coach? You know why they went 8-8? You was right. Who was the coach?
It was Jeff Fisher.
Mr. Jeff, Mr. 8-8. Mr. 8-8. But they started off crazy. These niggas started off 0-6.
One thing about a Jeff Fisher team, they gonna go 8-8.
Bro, they gonna go 8-8. They started off 0-6, and then they finished what is this? 8-2 over the last 8 games. And they finished 3rd in the AFC South. But yeah, they was 8-8, missed the playoffs.
Who was the quarterback over there? Vince Young was gone, right?
In 08? That was his rookie year.
Yeah.
Because you remember the reason why they started off 0-6 was Kerry Collins.
Right.
Kerry Collins started off 0-6. Hey, I had no problem.
I
You know,
forgot about Kerry.
I love mid quarterbacks. Kerry Collins was that guy to me for a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, what's up with you and these
Because
QBs, bro?
because you I hate y'all, bro. Y'all only talk about like you feel me? Y'all only talk about like the good quarterbacks and the bad quarterbacks. What about the quarterbacks lost in translation? All right. What about the Chad Penningtons of the world? You feel me? Kerry Collins, the year before, he started off 0-6. Cool, I get it. The year before, the Titans was 12-3. Under Kerry Collins, they was 12-3. All right. Like, bro, he made a Pro Bowl in 08. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
I'm cool with a Matt Castle.
And guess what? His stats was lights out. 12 touchdowns, 7 picks.
You like Matt Castle?
Matt Castle was cool. What you mean? He was cool. Like, because he ain't start a game all college and still got drafted.
That's crazy.
He didn't start a game. I don't think he started a single game. He went to USC, but he played behind Matt Leinart and then whoever was after Matt Leinart. I don't think it was Mark Sanchez yet, but let me see. Matt Castle, who was a Pro Bowler in 2010. Yeah, so he began his career. Oh yeah, see, look, that's why he didn't play no games because he played behind Carson Palmer and then Matt Leinart.
Okay, that makes sense.
You don't play no games. Them two Heisman Trophy winners. You ain't playing no games over here.
Hey, shout out to Carson Palmer, man.
Carson Palmer was my guy. That's king of the mid quarterback.
Yeah,
that was my guy. I always thought he was bro. He had a few great seasons torn down by ACL injuries, but Carson Palmer was my guy. But like, look, the MVP award in 09, they gave it to Peyton Manning, and the top 4 voters that year weren't Chris Johnson, even though Chris Johnson ran for 2,006 yards and 14 touchdowns. I think he set the record that year for most all-purpose yards. He had over 2,500. Peyton Manning was number 1. He got 79% of first place votes. Drew Brees was number 2 with 15%. Phillip Rivers was number 3 with 4%, and Brett Favre was number 4 with 2% of the vote. And then in Offensive Player of the Year, it's not like Chris Johnson swept. He got 77% of the vote. Drew Brees got 18%. Peyton Manning got 3, and Phillip Rivers got 2. But yeah, so shout out to Michael Orr. He was second in Rookie of the Year voting for the Ravens. All right. Shout out to the guy. Tom Brady won Comeback Player of the Year that year. But look, that ain't important. What's important is, you feel me, the Chiefs. We got to find out how to dismantle the Chiefs. So this is going to happen. All right. We got to, pray that the Bills, that they get they go 5-1 the 6 remaining games, right? We got to pray that the Chiefs lose 2 games, which is very possible. And let's just pray they don't get hot. Let's pray. We got to make them play all 3 games to get to the Super Bowl. No easy road.
I'm about to look up the Bills' schedule.
No easy road.
Okay.
So the Bills play the 49ers this Sunday. That's a win.
Yeah. And then they got the Rams.
Yeah, so they got 49ers, Rams, Lions, Patriots, Jets, and then Patriots again. So they gonna go.
They only gonna lose that Lions game.
They're gonna lose both games against the Patriots.
Yeah. Hey, you out of pocket.
Hey, your face was crazy.
Hey, you're out of pocket.
So they're gonna beat the 49ers, right? They're gonna beat the Rams, right? They can beat the Lions.
They're not.
But they're probably not gonna beat the Lions, but they can beat them. If I expect the Lions to win, but if the Bills won, it wouldn't surprise me. And then the schedule makers gave them a gift, giving them Patriots, Jets, Patriots. Who did they have to pay? That's nasty. That's a nasty. Josh ain't even, bro. That's 3 games. That's 4, 8, 12 quarters of football. Josh probably only gonna play about 9 quarters of football.
Yeah.
He's out of there all fourth quarters.
That's
Yeah.
That's wild.
You got to pay. You get to play the Tom Brady-less Patriots twice in 3 weeks with no Belichick.
Still calling him Tom Brady list is crazy.
Oh yeah, what you mean? It's gonna be 5 years before I get over that.
Oh
And
man.
Tom Brady gonna have to like his shoulder gonna have to fall off. I almost cried, bro, because bro, when Tom Brady's ownership stake got approved to be a 10%, he's a part of an ownership group that owns 10% of the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
When that got approved, that was heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking.
He's really a Raider, bro.
No, that don't matter. That what matters is that the NFL bylaws state that no NFL owners can play in an NFL game.
You was really hoping he'd come back, bro.
Nigga,
Like,
what?
come on. Hey, let's be real.
Bro, hey,
Let's be real,
and
bro.
it ain't no smirk on my face when I say it. Tom Brady come back right now and play for the 49ers, the Lions got a problem on their hands. I'm letting you know right now. Being real with you. Maybe not right now. Before the season starts, let him get a full off season. You put Tom Brady over there with Ayuk bum ass. All right, you put him over there with Debo. You give him Christian McCaffrey. But the most important part is you give him Kittle. You giving Tom Brady a tight end. And on top of that, he not throwing balls that's getting him killed. Brock Purdy out there getting him killed.
Bro, Debo's not the same.
He getting them killed though. All right, Brock Purdy over there throwing balls. He throwing balls to dudes. Linebacker coming down. Roquan, he's smelling something in the water. He's smelling something. You remember what I said on Insta? I said it on Instagram when who Kyle Hamilton I don't know when Terry McLaurin when he got hurt.
Kyle Hamilton hit him.
I said in the Instagram comment, I said, you threw that right there, knowing Kyle Hamilton kill niggas.
Yeah.
You know what he do.
Yeah.
You ain't never heard of Kyle Hamilton. You know what he do. Like what?
Best safety in the league to me.
Yes, best safety to me as well. You know he killed niggas. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Kyle Hamilton, he's not as good, but you need to treat him like Ed Reed. Find him on every play.
Yeah.
And you throw you in garbage, you're not gonna win that game.
No.
So Brock Purdy throwing balls like that to people. He getting them killed. Linebacker safety's coming down.
So you think if Tom Brady was a 49er right now, they'll be a better team?
What's the 49ers record right now? 5-6?
Yeah.
Let's look at the schedule. Let's look at the schedule then. Since you want to talk shit, let's go. All right.
And you know I rock with Tom, bro.
I give you the record, baby. I give you the whole record, baby. All right, so first game of the season was September 9th versus Jets. Dub. Vikings. Dub. Rams. Dub. Patriots. Dub. Cardinals. Dub. Seahawks. Dub. Chiefs. Close.
That's an L, fool.
Close.
That's an L.
Close, but it ain't that important though, because watch where I'm going. Chiefs, they lose 27-28. Cowboys, dub. Bucks, dub. Seahawks, dub. Packers, dub. Bills, lose. 49ers, dub. I mean Bears, dub. Rams, dub. Dolphins, dub. Lions, lose. Cardinals, dub. They go 14-3 with Tom.
If this was
get to the playoffs. They get to the playoffs. First seed, first round. No. We done. They get to the playoffs, right? They get to the playoffs. They got the first round bye. Divisional round. Don't line them up. Dub. And then the NFC Championship game rematch versus the Lions. He get his get back. Dub. Super Bowl rematch with the Chiefs. Get his get back. Dub. Just like that. And it's just that. And if the Ravens get to the Super Bowl versus Tom and the 49ers, you know what's going to happen. Hey, Lamar, I said this was your league next, but my time is still now, brother.
I'm not
Duh,
buying none of that. I'm not buying none of that
bro.
shit you selling.
Duh, bro,
I'm
because
not buying none of that
you
shit you
look, look, look,
selling.
look, look.
So you telling me a 47-year-old Tom?
I'm gonna keep it G real with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it G real with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it way G real with you. I'm gonna keep it 50-50 with you. Look,
Come on,
you ain't never had a quarterback like Tom Brady on your team. Okay, I'm gonna even expand it. You've never been a fan of a sport where you had a Tom Brady on your team. Kobe wasn't Tom Brady, and I love Kobe. Kobe was not Tom. Michael Jordan wasn't Tom. LeBron ain't Tom. Okay? You ain't never had a undoubtedly unwavering confidence about a player. I swear to you, bro. I started watching the Patriots games in 2002. The year they lost, they didn't even make the playoffs if they won the Super Bowl. I promise you, they won the next two Super Bowls. After they won the next Super Bowl, they won 36, 38, and 39. After they won Super Bowl 38, I never once thought that the Patriots would ever lose a game while watching the game. I promise you, there was never a time where I was watching a game and say, "Damn, the Patriots gonna lose this one." And every single time they lost, I was legitimately shocked. I promise you, I was shocked, bro. I would literally sit there and be like, "How the fuck did they? Like, we got Brady. What the and Belichick? Like, how did we lose the game?" And see, this is why niggas don't like the Lakers. This is why niggas don't like the Yankees. This is why people just don't like winners because after a while, I get less appreciative of the winning. I become spoiled, right? Winning wasn't. I wasn't happy to win, nigga. I was relieved when we won. I said, "Damn, it's time to get the next one." And when we lost, I was shocked. Okay, so I have an unwavering confidence about Tom Brady. Until he showed me he can't, he can. All right.
especially the teams y'all lost to.
And like, come on, bro. Like, until he showed me he can't, he can. Okay. I still remember dropping to my knees in the living room when he threw that interception in the AFC Championship in '06. Because we was gonna spank the Bears. We was gonna spank the Bears.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like when he threw that AFC Championship interception, Peyton Manning was doing dark voodoo. He was praying on the sideline when Tom Brady was driving down the field, and we had like a 21-point lead that game, 18-point lead that game. I was hot. I was hot, bro. But I was shocked. I was legitimately shocked when the Patriots lose when Tom Brady was quarterback. It wasn't that I was like, I was never like angry that they lost. I was just speechless, nigga. I was flabbergasted, nigga. There was times when you had Joe Flacco at quarterback, you knew you was gonna lose this game.
Oh, it was a lot of them
Shit,
days.
you knew
It
this
was
shit.
a
This
lot of
shit.
it was a lot of them
Hey,
days.
hey, the coin toss is ceremonial, brother. We know how this gonna end. Look, I'm telling you, bro. I am telling you, when Tom Brady laced them, when players say like, when you hear players say shit like they look in the huddle and Shannon Sharp would say something like, I looked in the huddle and I saw Seven was right there. I saw John Elway right there, and I said, we got a chance. I fully understand how those players feel. When I turn that TV on, bro, and I see that Navy Blue 12 dropping back, I say, oh yeah, we got a chance, baby. We winning this. We winning this. Every comeback, I knew it was gonna happen. I promise you. I remember this. Super Bowl 51, Patriots versus Falcons. I'm living in Georgia right now, about an hour from Atlanta. I'm working. I get off of work. Super Bowl starts at 6:30, I believe, Georgia time. It was a Sunday, and my store closed at 6. Right? I'm the manager. I got to count the money and shit. You feel me? Do all the paperwork, and we supposed to leave by 6:30. I closed that motherfucker 5:45.
As you should.
We ain't doing this. I closed that at 5:45. This motherfucker's knocking on the glass. You're not coming in, brother. Okay. We had dress code. We had to wear uniforms and shit. Wore the Brady jersey. Wore the Brady jersey in the enemy territory too. It's Falcons fans coming in and out. This motherfucker don't care what's happening. All right. Close the store up. Okay. I'm supposed to leave at 6:30. Store closed at 6. Leave at 6:30. I got out of there about 6:05. All right. It's 25 miles exactly from my house to where I worked at. It's in Georgia though, so it's no traffic. So 25 miles meant 25 minutes. Got there in 18. Wasn't playing.
And you
Okay.
was pushing.
Wasn't playing. Okay. So I'm there, right? At about 6:23, I pull into the crib. We making great time. All right. I turn that TV on. Tom Brady throws that pick six. I think the Falcons kick a field goal later somewhere in the game. Patriots down 28-3. Honestly, do you think that I thought we would lose?
No.
There's not a single moment where I thought we would lose that game. There was not a single moment because when you watch the game, bro, it don't be proof of that to me. It don't be proof of that to me. I'll be like, you remember them delusional Laker talks you used to have where you used to be like, yo, Lonzo Ball finna win the MVP. He gonna average like 26 and 12. You was giving me the stats of what he's gonna do. He's like, yeah, fourth year MVP, by his fifth year, he a two-time NBA champion. By his 10th year, his first ballot Hall of Fame. We talk about putting number 2 in the rafters. Like you be talking crazy.
Hey, I was just trying to speak into existence, man.
Bro,
That's it.
bro, let me
That's
tell you
it.
something, bro. When we was down 28-3, I was talking to myself, I'm like, bro, we not even down by that much for real. Cause we moving the ball, we just not scoring.
Yeah.
I'm convincing myself. I'm like, yo, we just not scoring. We getting down there though. We just not scoring. Then you got Devontae Freeman running all around this bitch. You just gotta slow him down. All right. You know who slowed Devontae Freeman down that day? Kyle Shanahan, my dog.
Yeah. Hey, he loved
Hey,
stop running the ball, huh?
shout out to my boy Kyle Shanahan. Shout out to Dan Quinn. All right, Dan Quinn, Kyle Shanahan, my dogs forever. Look, we was down 28-3. And I remember Tom Brady drove the ball down the first time. Shout out to Malcolm Smith, by the way. I think that was his name, Malcolm Smith. That was I think he was a rookie receiver. He used to wear that arm brace on. He retired and started writing children's books and shit. Good dude. Uh, Malcolm Smith balled out that game, but my guy James White. James White was putting on, and we started to come back. And I remember the group chat was going crazy. People calling me, they FaceTiming me. I don't feel no calls during Super Bowls when Tom Brady's playing, when the Patriots is playing. I don't feel no calls. I don't answer no text messages. I don't get on no Instagrams. I don't check no Twitters.
D&D.
It's not even on D&D. I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at the ring. The only time my phone is on D&D is when my girlfriend is here and I don't want like my attention diverted from her. But my phone, I'm just looking at a ring. I'm looking at a ring because I don't think we're going to lose. I legitimately don't think we're going to lose. And so I remember they driving down and we down by 8. And Julio Jones makes that sideline catch. And
That
for the
was
very first time, I said to myself, this ain't looking good. That nigga is nice. That nigga is nice. I wonder what he would look like in a Patriots jersey. I'm like, yo, that nigga is nice.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And I was home alone, and so I was screaming as loud as possible because my dog got sick. My mom took the dog to the hospital, to the vet. Dog was throwing up. All right. My mom is telling me the dog is throwing up. She is expecting me to have some sort of sympathy or sadness or like more or empathy for the dog. And usually I would, but when she called the phone and said Samson throwing up, we at the vet, da 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 da. I'm like, he all right? Yeah, he be all right. All right, cool, mama. I'm a just call. Let me text me when you're on the way home. All right, cool, bye. I don't even know if she said bye for real. She knew the game was on though. She knew what was going on. After Julio Jones caught that pass, when Dante Hightower got that strip sacked, I was in Georgia. They could have heard me in Alabama when I screamed. I screamed so loud, bro. And as soon as the strip sack happened, I knew the rest of the game was written. We down 8, and I knew we're going to score. We're going to tie this. We're going to go to overtime, and we're going to score again. It's done. The Falcons go down as the worst team in Super Bowl history. Worst Super Bowl collapse ever. I knew it, bro. I knew it. And I have this unwavering confidence. So when you ask me, do I think the 49ers would be better with Tom Brady? Hell yes. My problem is, why don't you think they're going to be better?
Is we talking about a player that's 47 years old.
Man, he ain't got to
We're
run
not
nowhere. He
we're
not
not talking about Tom Brady 5 years ago, 6 years
look,
ago, bro.
look, my nigga.
He's 47, bro.
You act like they running a triple option out that bitch. He's not doing that. Okay. They got Brandon Ayuk. Let's just talk about the season. Let's talk about the roster before the season when they all healthy. You got Brandon Ayuk. You got George Kittle. You got Debo Samuel. What is the common denominator between all three of those targets? Short routes, baby. We getting it out quick. Roquan can't hit nobody. How we gonna hit him in the
I,
Super Bowl?
I hear
How
you.
is Roquan Smith gonna hit him in the Super Bowl?
I hear you. I'm still
Tell
not
him
buying.
and give no safety blitz on that because by the
I'm
time he
st-
get back there, the ball is gone.
I'm still not buying
Hey,
what you
what you know
selling, bro.
about them? They some of the best short route runners in the game. Debo can get open if the route is only 5 yards. He can get open.
Debo not running no type of route.
He not running 5 yards. That 5 yard route, zero routes, wide receiver screens. He got it all. He got it all. You want him to do a slant? He got it. You want to do a post?
It's crazy you feel that way about Tom because I feel that way about Lamar Jackson.
Here's the thing, though. This is why I think you're delusional. Lamar Jackson hasn't proven that to you.
He will this year.
No, Lamar Jackson hasn't done anything to prove that to you. My delusion didn't come from anywhere, and I didn't believe it as soon as the Patriots drafted Tom Brady. You got to think about this. Tom Brady started off his playoff career 9-0. He didn't lose a playoff game in 5 years. He won the Super Bowl his first year starting. He missed the playoffs his second year. His rookie season, he didn't play. So that's year one. His second season, he came in for Drew. They won the Super Bowl. His third season, they missed the playoffs. His fourth season, they win the Super Bowl. His fifth season, they win the Super Bowl. That's 5 years he went without losing a playoff game. He
Yeah,
gave me all the proof I needed.
it's because
Lamar Jackson
his
ain't won
coach
shit.
it's because his coach not a dumbass.
All right, the first year, that's the Bill Belichick Super Bowl. Super Bowls 2 and 3. Tom Brady was that dude, especially the Super Bowl 30. When we got to Super Bowl 38 and the game started off slow, that was the Super Bowl versus the Panthers. When the game started off slow, it was slow. It became a shootout in the fourth quarter. And when Tom Brady won that shootout, I said, "We got the guy. We got the guy. I don't. They can't fuck with him. We
Hey,
got the guy."
shout out to Steve Smith, man.
Shout out to Steve Smith. Mushin Muhammad was on that team. He was a dog. All right. He was a dog. And there's a difference between them bum ass Eagles and the Panthers I respect. I remember watching NFL films around that time. And the Panthers had scored late. And I think it was Mushin Muhammad. He was like, oh, it ain't over. Not yet. Not with that quarterback they got over there. He knew. He knew. He knew. He knew. He knew. But the Eagles, I think who was it? Brian Mitchell? Was it Brian Mitchell? Let me see.
You talking about the
Uh,
Donovan McNabb Eagles?
the Donovan McNabb Eagles. What, what was his name, man? That was what, Super Bowl 39?
What position was he?
He was a receiver. Freddie Mitchell, not Brian Mitchell. Freddie Mitchell. Freddie Mitchell was on the sideline talking about some. Oh, this is over. He
Oh
talking shit to
no.
Tom Brady. I'm saying you crazy, nigga. You're crazy, nigga. Drive him right, bro. Drive him right down. Go up. Defense. Rodney Harrison. In the game. 3-time Super Bowl champion. And ever since then, bro. Ever since then, well, literally ever since the second Super Bowl, I've had an unwavering confidence about Tom Brady. All right,
As you should.
I promise you, bro. I've had an unwavering confidence about Tom Brady, bro. And his last season pissed me off because the offense they couldn't just get in no rhythm. But I just don't know what happened the last season because if you watching the film, it wasn't Brady. Brady wasn't old or nothing. He just couldn't. They couldn't get a connection. I wonder what was going on. But if Tom Brady joined the 49ers in March and you give him a full voluntary workouts, involuntary workouts, you give him training camp, you give him OTAs, you give him all you give him all of that, The 49ers is going to the bowl, brother. 47 or not. 47, 27, 17. It don't matter what his age is.
All
All
right.
right.
All
You
right.
talking
All
about
right.
you talking about? Do you know what Father Time? His record is 5,000,001, and LeBron James ain't the one. It's Tom fucking Brady. It's Tom Brady, and let me tell you why Patrick Mahomes will never catch up to Tom Brady, and why Tom Brady is better than the. We gonna talk. Tom Brady session coming. Let me tell you why Tom Brady is better than LeBron James is. Tom Brady is better at football than what LeBron James is basketball. Tom Brady is better than Kobe. Tom Brady better than Michael. Tom Brady better than Patrick. Let me tell you something. All right. Tom Brady, he turned 38, right?
Mm-hmm.
If your quarterback is 38, you got Lamar Jackson. Keep it G real with me. You think Lamar Jackson gonna be playing when he's 38?
I do.
He gonna be just out the door, right?
Nah, he gonna be strictly a pocket passer.
Come on, my nigga. What they say? Come on, man.
You don't think Lamar playing at 38?
I think not. I think the fuck not. All right.
Why do you say that
Give,
though?
give me a quarterback that you think is gonna be. He runs too much. He's gonna be breaking down about 35, 36. He'll be out of there.
But he don't even run that much no more.
And he well, give me a quarterback you think is gonna be around at 38, 38 years old. 37, 37.
I think Josh Allen possibly can.
He runs too much too. He don't know how to slide. He like to hit niggas. Mahomes.
Mahomes will. I mean, that was the easy answer.
How effective do you think they're gonna be at 37 years old? I think about this.
Well,
This is Patrick.
hopefully, Pat Mahomes is so bad that he's a backup by then.
Mahomes, Burrow, well, not Herbert, not Herbert. Herbert, he's
He
he
could. He could.
Herbert is fragile, bro. He's fragile, bro. He fragile. He get
I,
hit a lot. Now he's an Iron Man. I wouldn't say he's fragile to the point where he's missing games, but he does get hurt a lot, bro. Uh, but Herbert could be around, and he's good enough to where his stats. He could be like a Kirk Cousins. Like he might not win nothing for real, but his stats will keep him in the league. Um, and same thing with Burrow. I think Burrow should have won that Super Bowl versus the Rams because it's gonna be super hard for the Chiefs to. I mean, for the Bengals to get back. You in the Ravens division. You in the Steelers division. You got to go through the Chiefs. You got to go through a gauntlet. The AFC is tough. It's like the
you
Western
you want me to
Conference.
you want me to be real?
What?
He ain't never going back.
And I could believe you. I could believe you. It's gonna be tough. So like Burrow could be the same way where he got a bunch of great stats that keep him starting, but he might not win nothing. And I think the only thing I think Lamar Jackson is gonna be more successful than them, but I think his window is smaller because I don't think he'll be as healthy for as long unless he legitimately becomes a pocket passer.
But
But
he don't miss games, bro.
nobody misses games until they miss them. It's niggas dying that they never died before.
Come on, bro.
All
Come
right.
on, man.
Nobody misses games until they miss them. Like, so here's the thing. But what I was saying about Brady is Brady's at 37, right? He turned 37. And 37 is usually where the quarterback starts to wind down. What quarterback you know turns 37 and throws for 40,000 more yards?
I mean,
Tom Brady.
that's why he the goat. He the
Tom,
goat.
Tom Brady turned 37 and threw for 40,000 more yards, 290 more touchdowns, and only 78 picks. After he turned 37, he won 4 Super Bowls.
He's the goat.
After he turned 37. These niggas can't fuck with Brady. The reason why LeBron can't fuck with Brady is because, yes, LeBron is putting up great stats. The Lakers ain't winning shit.
No.
They not winning shit. And if they do, they're not gonna win 4.
No.
They're not gonna win 4. What happens in the NBA is 80% of the time the best team wins. 80% of the time the best team wins. You knew when Kevin Durant went to the Warriors, they win in the title.
Yeah.
You knew LeBron James went to the Heat, they win in the title. They lost the first year, but they won 2 in a row after that. You knew Kobe and Shaq got into their prime, they win in the title. You knew Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Tim Duncan winning some titles. You just knew it, bro. You just knew it, bro. You knew the Warriors going to be in the finals every year. Last year, the Celtics was too damn dominant all season. You knew they was winning the title as much as you ain't want them to happen, as much as you was praying the Mavericks to overcome, as much as you wanted something else to happen. You knew they was winning the title. In football, because it's hard to beat the best team 4 times. It's hard to beat them 4 times. You might get them once, you might get them twice, you might even get them 3 times, but the best team losing 4 times when they
That
healthy,
don't
that's
happen.
tough. But with
That don't
football, it's
happen.
beautiful, baby, because it's any given Sunday.
Yeah.
You got to play the game, and you only get one shot at this. Every game is a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And guess what? When Tom Brady lined up on that field 10 times on Super Bowl Sunday, he walked away with that trophy, 7 of them.
He should have been 10 for 10. I ain't
And
gonna lie.
Tom Brady realistically should have went. I don't want to play the hypothetical game because you could say a bunch of things. What if Adam Vinatieri missed a field goal? What if this happened? What if that happened? Realistically, if I'm looking back at it, Tom Brady should have won 9 out of 10 Super Bowls.
Splitting the Eli ones.
No, he loses the first one to the Rams. That greatest show on turf should have smoked them. They should have smoked them. But if they lose that one, I'm not sure if they win the next one in 2 years. But they lose, they don't even make the playoffs in 02, so maybe, I don't know. But the Rams, I think the Patriots getting to the Super Bowl against the Rams in Super Bowl 36 was good enough to spark momentum for a franchise change. So I think even if they lost that, they still win at least 4 more Super Bowls because they weren't even expected to be there. So I think they were supposed to lose that one, and I think they win every other Super Bowl they were supposed to be in. I think they win 37. I think they win, or no, I think they win 38. I think they win 39. I think they win, what was that, 42 they lost. And then 47 they lost. 51 they won. 52. Oh, no, 49 they won. 50 they lost in the AFC Championship to the Broncos. 51 they won against the Falcons. 52 they lost against the Eagles. 53 they won against the Rams. And I think all of those wins stay true. Um, and that's what was supposed to happen. But if and I'm gonna keep it real with you, barring, let's just say CTE don't exist and whatever, and you really have best out of 3, so you go 5-game series, or best out of, or yeah, best out of 3, because you would go, or that would be a 3-game series if it's best out of 3. Oh no, if it's best
Best
out
out
of
of
3, it's first. It'd be first to 2, so you go 1-1 and then 2. So that would be a what, a 3-game series?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you go in best out of 3, I'm gonna be real with you. That's a terrible. That would be a terrible recipe for the rest of the league. If you go best out of 3, I legitimately think that Tom Brady's like a 12-time Super Bowl champion. If you go best out of 3,
Yeah, but that
I
would
put it
never
to you like
happen.
this. I put it to you like this. If you go best out of 3, the Ravens don't beat the Patriots.
Yeah, we do.
No, no,
Yeah, we
no.
do.
The only time you beat the Patriots best out of 3 is in 09 when y'all smoked us in the wild card. That year, y'all beat the Patriots
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Wes Welker had got hurt and Julian Edelman was a rookie. He just started playing. That year, y'all smoked the Patriots. If Randy Moss and Welker are both healthy and we going best out of 3, sayonara, brother. Wrap it up. Shit's done.
I
Shit's
think
done,
we
brother.
I think we still beat y'all.
Shit's done, brother. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. In 09, y'all beat us if we go best out of 3. The joint where Cud caught the touchdown and dropped it after he got it knocked out his hand.
Lee Evans.
That year, y'all scare us. but I still think we win best out of 3. And then the game where Tom Brady had 2 14-point quarterbacks. 14-point comebacks. That game, that one is that best out of 3. That one's a little close too. That one a little closer, but we wasn't scared of y'all like that. Like y'all,
Hey, Flacco was on. Hey, Flacco was
he
on
was
some
on
other shit.
bullshit. He was on bullshit.
He
Oh
was
my
on some
god.
other shit.
Let me tell you something. Flacco is that nigga. I promise you, he is. I don't look. I get it. You got all these gripes with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco would never get another slanderous word out of me because Joe Flacco done put some. He. Boy, let me tell you something. He done made some niggas nervous around my time. Look, Joe Flacco, whatever he was in the regular season, he was Joe Montana when January came around, bro. I
Nah, for
promise you,
sure.
bro. Like it was some years where it was just like this nigga is inevitable. Like, and he threw the prettiest deep ball you ever seen in your life. Like,
Yeah.
he had a cannon, bruh. Like, oh my god, I still remember when Jacoby caught that bullshit against the Broncos. I was hot. I was hot. Or
Bro,
no, 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 no. Or no, I
I
still
couldn't
remember
believe
when,
it. I couldn't
bro,
believe that. I couldn't
bro,
believe that.
when not Jacoby, when I still
Tory.
remember, yeah, bro, I couldn't stand seeing Joe Flacco, bro. Like he wasn't doing what the scouting report said. The scouting report said you was Joe Flacco. He turned into Peyton Manning when the lights came on, bro. And I can't never slander him for real, bro. But
That receiving core was nasty.
who y'all had? Steve, Torrey, and Anquan? Oh, this
Nah,
was before
Steve's.
Steve.
Yeah. This was
So
before
y'all
Steve. We
had
had
Torrey, Anquan, and who else?
and Jacoby.
Yeah. So like, nah, man. But look,
Ain't had a receiving core like that since.
that's because Ozzy don't like y'all.
It's not
Oh,
even Ozzy, bro.
who the new GM? Who the new GM?
It's
Ozzy. No, Ozzy.
It's Eric DaCosta, but it's
No,
not even
Ozzy.
him.
Ozzy liked y'all. Ozzy did like y'all. Don't say
It's
John.
John Harbaugh,
Don't say
bro.
John. Don't say John.
You want to know why it's John
John,
Harbaugh?
not the GM.
Bro, what John say go. He's Teflon Don around there, bro.
He
You want to
shouldn't.
know? No, he shouldn't,
He
bro.
should be.
You want
Stop
to know
disrespecting
why?
him.
You want to know why he never gets
Why?
top receivers? Because he don't like dealing with divas, bro.
I understand.
But
I don't like divas either.
at the end of the day, bro, it's about winning, bro.
Look, my nigga. Look. What else? What else? All right. What else? We was talking about the Chiefs. The Chiefs at 10-1. I want to talk about the AFC. At 10-1, they're obviously the favorites, right? But they they the offense looks anemic at times. Hard for them to move the ball. Hard for him to stay on the field on third down. Hard for them to just score in general. Now they look better with DeAndre, but that field shrinks when it comes playoff time. So I don't know if I trust the Chiefs like I have previously because last year it was hard for me to trust the Chiefs in their offense, but they came through and somehow the Chiefs look even worse this year on offense. DeAndre is really changing life, but the defense is amazing.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna knock them out in the divisional.
I want to see. Well, it looked like they're gonna have to. I hope they got to go through the Bills and the Ravens, um, because I think if one of them, if they got to meet the Bills or the Ravens in the playoffs, which they will, but it's not gonna go the Chiefs' way. I think. I just don't think. And it's not because I necessarily think the Ravens are better than the Chiefs, or not because I think the Bills are better than the Chiefs. It's the same thing where you look at like the Ravens versus the Patriots back in like the 2010s, where is you're not gonna keep beating us. Eventually, we gonna get one. And when Ray Lewis beat the Patriots in his last year, you ain't gonna keep beating him. Like
No.
when the Jets beat the Patriots in 2010, when Bart Scott hit him with the can't wait. Like you ain't gonna keep beating us. You might have a winning record. You might retire with a winning record, but eventually we got to get one. And I hope he didn't waste all of his mojo, Josh Allen, in the regular season beating the Chiefs. They need to get one in January. They gotta get one. All right.
I think it's gonna be Lamar versus Josh for the AFC Championship.
What happens in the wild in the divisional round?
We're gonna knock Pat out. I think we're gonna see them early.
Because the Chiefs. You think the Chiefs will finish as the number 2 seed,
Yeah.
and then Ravens will be number 3.
Hmm.
So yeah, that would align the Ravens to see. Uh, it'll be it'll be one versus four, one versus the lowest seed, and two versus the middle seed. So
Cause Pittsburgh's they gonna flame out. I'm not worried about the Steelers. They're gonna flame out.
I love me some Mike Tomlin, bro. Mike Tomlin's a dog. I don't care if he don't win another Super Bowl ever again, bro. That not going on the losing, never having a losing season with the litany of quarterbacks he had is very impressive.
Nah, for sure.
He had Duck Hodges and motherfucking and the dude that got hit in the head with the helmet, like bro.
Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph, bro. He's had bums and he's managed to go either 500 or better every season. That's amazing to me, bro. Um, but
They're gonna flame out though, bro. I
yeah,
still remember.
so
I still remember when they went 11-0,
and Baker killed him.
bruh.
Baker killed him. Oh my god, he killed him early too. They was on him
Yeah,
early.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't. I've never had faith in the Steelers as a Super Bowl contender. They're gonna have to have Russell Wilson play like um week 1 through 10. Russell Wilson that was on the Seahawks.
It's not happening.
Be- because the greatest quarterback in NFL history is week 1 through 10. Russell Wilson on the Seahawks. The first half season, Russell Wilson used to be crazy.
No, he was cool.
He was crazy.
He
He's
was
throwing
cool.
dimes, long, bro. I
No,
remember,
Russ was nice back then. He was.
bro, and it was
Only
only
only first 10 weeks though.
it was only for the first half of the year, bro. He would be crazy. Let me look at his game log. Um, so Russell Wilson in 2021 for the first 8 games of the season, 12 touchdowns, 3 picks. Let me see. Let's look at the year before that, 2020. So Russell Wilson, the first 7 games of the 2020 season, he had 26 touchdowns and 6 picks for a passer rating of 120.8. That quarterback is smoking anybody. That quarterback is smoking anybody. But then that's the first 7 games, right? The last 9 games, he goes 14 touchdowns, 7 picks.
What year was that?
This is 2020. This is 2020. So yeah, and he had a knack for that, bro. He would always start the season off crazy.
He did that in 2019 as well.
Yeah,
Something
and
similar.
yeah, no, and so in 2019, right, the first 9 games of the season, he goes 22 touchdowns and 1 pick.
Because I remember you was saying that's his MVP award, and I was like,
It
nah,
was,
I was like, nah, it's Lamar's.
it was though. In the first 9 games of the season, you can't deny somebody throwing 22 touchdowns in 1 pick. You can't
Nah, I
deny
feel
that
you, and I remember Lamar going to his crib over there in Seattle,
and
and
taking his money
come on now,
and taking his money. Um,
that was the turning point for me when I was like, yeah, Lamar's gonna win MVP.
yeah, in that game, he had 1 pick, 1 touchdown for a passer rating of 65.2. He went 20 of 41 Mike Vick numbers.
And I think that was I think that was Marcus Peters' first game with us too, and he took home a pick six.
Marcus Peters, 67-yard interception return for a touchdown. The stats for Lamar Jackson that game, he was 9 for 20. Mm. Mm. No tubs, no interception.
Them rushing yards though.
69.4 passer rating. 14 carries for a buck 16 in the tub, dog. He was serious. He was serious on him. He was serious on him. Yeah, he was serious on him. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen in the AFC, bro. It's a 3-team race: Chiefs, Ravens, Bills. And to me, obviously, right now the best team would be the Chiefs. But um, I don't have a history of liking teams that keep scraping by victories. You gotta, even if the record is better, you gotta have some blowouts on your resume.
They barely beating teams.
They scraping by, and the only reason they scraping by is because they got Patrick Mahomes.
And they
Patrick
just
Mahomes,
scraped by the Panthers, huh?
yeah. Patrick Mahomes. Not only does he know how to win games, I think a better trait than knowing how to win games is knowing how to not lose games because he's been here before. He's been here before. He's not going to do the stupid thing where they like it's the little shit. It's the little shit where they driving down the field to go get a game tying or game or go ahead score, and you need extra time so you get tackled in bounds as opposed to running out. The little things like that where Dak Prescott doing a quarterback draw up the middle of the field, not being able to spike the ball. Little shit like that, you can't expect Patrick Mahomes to do that. And I think that when the Chiefs or the Bills, or when the Bills or the Ravens meet the Chiefs in the playoffs this year, it's gonna come down to little things like that. Zay Flowers calling for the ball, thinking he open, but you in triple coverage. Little shit like that. Um, the Bills, not even their fault for real, but leaving a little bit too much time on the clock for Patrick Mahomes to get back down the field. Little shit like that is what's gonna win and lose these games, bro. Zay Flowers diving for the ball when you could have really just kept it in the one and pounded it in. Those are things, and Zay Flowers was balling as a rookie.
He
Loved him as a
was.
and I hope that shit like that has haunted him since the day it happened.
Sure.
Because if he's as competitive as I think he is, when things like that haunt you, you don't let them repeat themselves.
And he's been balling this season.
Yeah, and he's been amazing. He ain't been balling. He's been amazing.
Yeah.
So I hope that Mark Andrews can turn back the clock a little bit when January comes around. I hope that Derrick Henry can get some rest the last 2 or 3 weeks of the season. Because 30 years old as a running back is crazy, but Derrick Henry ain't 30 years old as a running back. Derrick Henry probably like 40 years old as a running back because his high school coach was running him into the dirt,
He's just built different, bro.
bro. So I hope for their sake they can get healthy, and then you know for the sake of the Bills, Amari Cooper got to start. Amari Cooper and Josh Allen got to they got to really turn it up. They gotta really turn it up because look, man, I just don't want the Chiefs to win. I just don't want the Chiefs to win, bro.
Oh, they're not gonna
I
three-peat,
just
bro.
don't want it to win, bro,
They're
because
not. They're not.
every time Patrick Mahomes wins, it threatens the legacy of Tom Brady. All right. LeBron James waited 40 years before he took Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring title. Can I get like 30, 40 years of Brady being the GOAT? I'm 28. Can Brady be passed when I'm 68? I'll be cool. I'll be cool.
Yeah, I don't think Pat gon' pass up Brady,
I
bro.
don't look.
He number two for sure. He
Number
two for
two.
sure. He two. I don't want to hear that Peyton Manning shit. He's better than Peyton, bro. I don't want to hear that Peyton Manning shit.
He two.
He's two, bro. He's two, bro.
He's two.
And I'm a Pat hater.
He two.
He two, bro.
Why is he ahead of Peyton Manning?
How's he not?
A, a five-time MVP. and the greatest regular season
But but
quarterback.
but but you always tell me, bro, that regular season shit don't matter.
All right, you got me. He's two.
He's two, bro.
Yeah, he two. He two.
He got three of them things.
He two with three MVPs. Three of them things with three Super Bowl MVPs and two regular season MVPs. He too.
And we not gonna act like Peyton Manning didn't just steal that last one. Brother was terrible for that last Super Bowl, bro.
Gary Payton on the Heat. Hey, Mitch Richmond on the Lakers.
bruh. Bruh.
John Sally on the Bulls. He got one out on the way out. John Sally on the Lakers. He got one on the way out. Yeah, man.
John Sally, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was Peyton Manning. Bill Walton on the Celtics. He go ahead and just snuck one out on you.
Ron Harper in 01.
He snuck with what Tracy McGrady tried to do in 2013.
Oh, with the Spurs.
He was hot when Ray made that three. Look, man.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
I really thought T Mac was about to get one.
Shout out to my nigga Jawan Howard on the Heat. Yeah, man. He tried to sneak. Yeah, man. Peyton Manning tried to sneak one out on there. All right. He tried to sneak one out of there. Randy Moss on the 49ers almost got him. Bro, Randy Moss old ass in that Super Bowl game. You would come on, bro. What the fuck is you doing out here?
Oh,
all right,
God, bro.
My nigga Terrell Suggs on the Chiefs.
He got him one
He
too.
got one too and got up out of there.
Hey, I was so sick, bro.
Shout out to Shady McCoy going back to back. He went on the Chiefs and Tampa.
Bro.
It had no carries.
And he always talk about them rings.
Bro, no carries, but he got two back to back on him. All right. He got two and snuck up out of there. All right. He snuck up out of there out the back door on him. All right. Look.
Oh man.
Mahomes is two. I can do two.
You really don't want to give him the two.
I don't want to give him two because that's too close to one.
He's not gonna get one, bro.
It's too close to one, bro. It's too close to one. See, look, this is the career I envision for Tom Brady once he turned 40. When he turned 40 and he was still going strong. By the way, because of this season, the gap between Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady is monumental. Tom Brady threw 43 touchdowns and shit when he was like 42. I don't want to hear it. All right. But what was I saying?
We was talking about damn. We was talking about the gap between Aaron Rodgers and
No, the gap between Aaron Rodgers. But what was I saying right before that? I don't know. But look, Mahomes, he too close.
Bro, he's not getting to one, bro.
It's too. Oh no, I was saying when Brady turned 40 and he was still going strong, right? The career that I envisioned for Tom Brady was Tom Brady setting the all-time passing mark at 100,000 yards. I thought Tom Brady legitimately could be the first quarterback to have 100,000 yards. And once he reached 100,000 yards, no matter how good, no matter how bad, if he was still the best quarterback in the league, if he hung it up right there, we're good. Because if he set that bitch at 100,000, wow, my kid's gonna die before they see somebody beat that. And my kids ain't even been born yet. My girl ain't even pregnant. So if he set it at 100,000, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Look, it's one of my favorite stats is Calvin Johnson has the all-time uh, single season receiving yardage record, right? And bless you. He said it
Thank you.
at 1,964 yards, right?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody was to break that record, 11 times in a row, 11 times, they would still be short 1,000 yards of Jerry Rice. That is how great Jerry Rice is. When I look at Tom Brady's numbers, I want to talk about him in the same light. I want you to say, damn, Tom Brady got 90,000, 100,000 yards. If I was to pass for 5,000 yards in 19 seasons, I got to pass for another 5,000 just to be tied with him.
So is Jerry Rice your wide receiver one?
All time? How could he not be?
Oh,
Numbers
I'm
don't
not mad.
lie,
I'm
bro.
not. I'm
Yeah,
not mad. I'm not mad at it.
no, numbers don't lie, bro. The stats are what the stats are, bro. And
Do
Jerry
stats
Rice,
do stats tell everything though?
they tell a lot. They don't tell everything, but when they look like that, they do. We talking about 22,000 yards.
Nah, I respect Jerry.
No, fuck the film. At some point,
Jerry one
just
of
fuck
them.
the film. Gotta you
I'm a
gotta just
Rand.
look at the film.
I'm just a Randy and
Randy
To
is my
guy.
favorite receiver ever.
I'm a Randy To guy. But that's
Randy
it.
is my favorite receiver ever. Love To to death. They're not Jerry. They're not Jerry, bro. They 7,000 yards short of Jerry. 7,000. Do you know what a receiver is that has 7,000 yards? A one or two time Pro Bowl receiver. He got a nice little maybe 50 million, $60 million contract once. There is a solid receiver's career between Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, and Jerry Rice. They got what, 150 something touchdowns? Jerry Rice got 210 or 202. They not better than Jerry Rice, bro. It's cool because nobody is. It's not an insult to say you the second greatest wide receiver. Thousands of receivers have laced them up. And it's cool, but Jerry is wide receiver one. But yeah, I wanted Tom Brady to set that motherfucker so high. He had 89,000 passing yards. And if I put it in perspective, 89, what about 45? You got
Somebody.
to pass 4,500 yards in 19 seasons to get to Tom Brady.
It's gonna happen.
I better not happen on my watch.
Especially because the league has changed now. It's more of a passing
It
league
better.
now.
These niggas ain't passing to this year. Draft more Kyle Hamiltons, all right? I want niggas to be. Hey, we come on, bro. No, bro. But look, in the NFC, I think the NFC is less competitive than what's going on in the AFC. I think the NFC is the Lions conference to lose.
Yeah. It's between them and the Eagles.
I think it's the Lions conference to lose. I didn't stutter. Okay, the Eagles. The Eagles, I like the Eagles. I like the Eagles. All right. And the Eagles have looked great lately. But I don't know if I trust the Eagles until they prove to me that I can trust the Eagles. And
It's them and the Ravens this Sunday.
this is gonna say a lot. This game is going to say a lot. The problem with that game is they should have flexed it.
Yeah.
Because who's the Sunday night game?
That's a great question.
The Sunday night game is the Bills versus
49ers.
And that's Sunday night.
That's so nasty, bro.
That's preseason is a great matchup.
Well, yeah, but you gotta.
You gotta flex that though, and I don't
Yeah.
even know the rules on flexing. I don't know if they can flex this game. I think they gotta wait until what, like week 13.
Man, make the motherfuckers play at 10 a.m.
Yeah, yeah. Ravens and Eagles is a game that should be kicking off at 5:20.
Yeah.
All right. But that's gonna tell me a lot though. And the Eagles got to go against pretty much nobody for the rest of the year. I mean, they got the Steelers on the 16th, but after that, they don't really have nobody. I mean, the remainder of their schedule is the Ravens, but then they got Panthers, Steelers, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants. That's it. They gonna cakewalk the rest of their schedule. They probably lose.
Steelers and Commanders are two. No, those are gonna be good games.
Look, if they beat them, and I don't even think the Commanders are like all that great. I think they're a good team, but I don't think they're like. If you beat the Commanders, I don't think it says a lot about your season.
Nah, they're young.
They just young. They're young, but that's not to
young.
discredit the Commanders. I just think they're. I just don't think they're it like right now. I think in 2 or 3 years, yeah, they could be nice if they don't manage to blow it up. I just don't think they're it right now.
And we never thought, and we didn't think they were gonna be this good.
Nah, because nobody saw this out of Jaden McDaniels or Jaden Daniels. Nobody saw Jaden Daniels. Nobody saw Jaden Daniels being this good. And so I don't know. The NFC is less of a headache because when you look at the big three of the league, they all play in the AFC.
Yeah.
Chiefs, Ravens, Bills are the big three of the league.
Yeah.
If they're healthy, the 49ers can get into that conversation, but they've been terrible this year.
Yeah, they might as well just call it a season.
They've been terrible this year, which has been a blessing, by the way. Which has been a blessing. The 49ers being terrible is the greatest thing that can happen to them, and the worst thing that can happen to the rest of the league.
Why you say that?
Because if they can get by with paying Brock Purdy 25, 15, 18 million per year.
He's getting more than that, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, if Brock Purdy gets a contract, what's the going rate for a quarterback now? Almost 300 million? If Brock Purdy get a $150 million contract, the 49ers are going to be contenders for a very, very long time.
150 for how many years?
5. Give him Mike Conley old contract. Yeah, give him the 2013 Mike Conley, highest paid player in NBA history. Give him that one.
150 for 5? That's not happening, bro.
Let me see.
150 for 5? It's not happening.
That's 30 million per year, bro. Give him my Ayuk contract.
Didn't Baker get that? Well, he got 3 for 90, but he got the 30 a year.
Same thing. Yeah, give him.
He's gonna get more than Baker.
Yeah, 150.
No, I'm talking about.
No, I don't want you. No, look, in my eyes, Brock Purdy really should be paid like 22 million.
And so should Tua. What did Tua get?
Don't remind me.
I think Tua got like 45 a year.
He got 4 years, 212, 53 annually with 167 guaranteed. It's nasty.
I want more than Tua.
Hell no.
If I'm Brock, I'm asking for more than Tua.
When you Brock, you say match me to his contract. That's where we start at. That's the floor.
No. I want $1 more per year.
He got $212,400,000. You want $212,405,000.
Yeah. I need $1 more.
No. Look. If I'm the agent, I tell them we start negotiating at Tua's contract. Easy. That is our floor. If I'm the agent,
that's the floor.
That's where we start at. If I'm Brock Purdy, you got to look inward and say, nigga, I was the last pick of the draft. I wasn't supposed to be getting nowhere near this.
But guess what? I'm
If
here.
if I walk away with 20 million per year, nigga,
Nah, nigga.
he gotta say it just like that, word for word. 20 million per year, nigga.
Nah.
He gotta look at John Lynch and say, look, my nigga.
If I'm Brock, hey, I'm not supposed to be here.
And I'm gonna
But
make the
guess
most
what?
of it while I can.
Hey, but I'm here.
Look, if I'm Brock, bro, look, what I would love for Brock to do is see these niggas don't want to win for real. If they wanted to win, they would be taking notes out of the Tom Brady handbook. Tom Brady's last 2 years with the Bucks was 25 million per.
But he's at the end, bro.
No matter, that's Tom Brady.
He done made his money. He's at the
When
end.
he was never the highest paid.
Well, he always took pay cuts. You're
Exactly,
right.
bro.
Right.
He's always taking pay cuts. Why? Damn. How did Tom Brady win 7 Super Bowls? Nigga, he was never the highest paid. He was letting bum ass niggas like Aaron Rodgers take the money. And you wonder, one ring. Okay. Damn, the defense sucks. Well, maybe if the quarterback was giving up some fucking money, y'all could have more than one Charles Woodson. And all I'm saying is, look, if Brock Purdy take a pay cut, take this 25 million per year, take this 28 million per year, y'all can get another Trent Williams because Trent is getting old.
I'm not taking a pay cut. If it ain't for
Niggas don't want to win.
if it ain't for the homies, I ain't taking no pay cut.
Niggas don't want to win, guys. You got to give me some guarantees though. If you John, like you got to say, look, John got to come in a meeting and say this. Justin Jefferson he's thinking about getting out of there, and we want to make a play for him, but we need you to take this pay cut. If I can get Justin Jefferson, if I can get some tampering going on, call Justin right now.
Yeah, you make that trade first, then you come talk to me.
No. I'm saying right now. Oh, you said Justin? FaceTime him right now. FaceTime him right now. Hey Justin, let me holler at you, LG. Let me holler at you, Jettis. Hey, so you think about coming to the 49ers? Right, copy. So if I take this little pay cut, you coming for show. For sure, 100. All right, then I'm gonna just take this little pay cut for you. But if he don't like, come on, bro. I need some guarantees. If I was in the NFL, I would be tampering all the time.
Okay,
I would
but
be on the phone with the homie.
but when we talking about pay cut, instead of 53, 54, I'll take like 40.
35.
No. 41.
35. You making 700,000.
41.
35.
41.
35 in Premier
Fuck it,
Park.
give me the max.
Hey, 35 in priority parking at Pacific Bell Park in San Francisco where the Giants play. Throw the package deal in. Look, I need 35 per. And don't take this shit out my check because I know how y'all niggas get. I need 35 per, and I need priority parking at Pacific Bell, and I want to be front and center when they tear down Oakland Coliseum. I just like to watch explosions, nigga. I want to see it front and center. I just like to see explosions. I like shit like that. So I want y'all to fly the helicopter over when they tearing down the shit and the joint where the Warriors play too. I know they're gonna get rid of that one. Look, you gotta start asking for shit. Look, I would be the greatest negotiator if I was an athlete. Look, my nigga, just give me $20 million and a lifetime supply of In-N-Out burgers. We ain't got to do much. We ain't got to do much, baby. Just make my life easy. All right. These niggas don't want to win, bro. They don't want to win.
Bro, they do want to win.
They don't want to win because Tom Brady took pay cuts. He never has to buy a drink in Boston again. They don't want that type of win. They don't want that.
But look how they gave him.
They don't want
though.
They don't want that. They don't matter. They don't matter. That's old news.
All them pay cuts, and then you give me the boot.
Are you that nigga or are you not?
Yeah,
because
I'm that
nigga. When they give you the boot, go win the Super Bowl again, like he did. Are you that nigga or are you not? That's why these niggas can't fuck with Brady, nigga.
No, he different. Bro, he's the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT.
All right.
There's nobody better, bro.
This is what you do. If you Brock, you say, look, man, y'all been good to me. Trey Lance traded up a lot to get him. But my time is now. And I ain't asking for too much, man. We got what's the safety name to Falunga or whatever his name is. We got Cuz back there, you know. We got Demador or whatever. We just signed him for big money. You know, we got Bosa. Um, you know, we got Trent, we got Debo, we got C-Mac, we got Ayuk. We got a lot of guys, and I would love to keep these guys around.
You got Fred.
Got best middle linebacker in the league, linebacker one.
Yeah,
I'm telling
facts.
you. So we got Fred, man, and I want to keep these dudes around. But not only do I want to keep these dudes around, I want more of them. Because you're only as good as the worst guy on your team. I'm making it sound real good. You're only as good as the worst guy on your team.
Hey, you talk. You saying you want more? He must be looking at
more of them. I want more of them. Call AB.
Hey, 3 for 15. He must be getting.
Call AB. Look, call up everybody. All right. Call Antonio Brown. Look, I want them all. All right.
Hey, I think Antonio Brown could still run routes right now.
He still could. Is he do it in his sleep? It's too easy for him. If I'm Brock, I'm signing 150. Sign it. Give me 150. Actually, we gonna make me and you both happy. All right. This is the perfect contract for Brock Purdy, and you can't say no to this. Give me 5 for 150, fully guaranteed. Because you already know what contract he gonna have. It's probably gonna have 130 in guarantees, 120 in guarantees. Give me 5 for 150. So you give me lower than that 200. Because Tua's contract had 167 million guaranteed. Give me 150 fully guaranteed. We cut this shit off right now. We ain't got
okay. And I'm gonna put in the contract, if I end up top 3 in MVP votes, I get an additional 30 million. I get an additional 30 million.
That's a little. All right, so that wouldn't be so. You would have a what's the name? We're gonna sign him 5 for 200. With I'm lowering the guarantee money then.
No,
we gonna sign 5 for 200 with 120 million guaranteed.
I'm not signing.
5 150. All right, okay, then we're gonna do your contract then. 5 for 180, 150 guaranteed. That 30 million is the incentives, MVP based incentives.
I'm a sign.
Yes, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? All right, that 212 shit is ass, bro. Like we ain't got to do all that, brother. We ain't got to do all that, brother. We friends. That's what John's saying. We friends. Like we ain't got to do all that. We
Fuck
friends, man. We friends. I drafted you. I drafted you, brother.
Because once if I have a bad season, my ass is out of there. Fuck that shit.
We just friends from a distance, brother. You ain't got to. Come on now. Come on now.
Hey, which is why you want to know what? Fuck it. Give me the max. Nigga, I want 60 a year.
I want 300 mil.
Yeah.
That's 350.
Yeah, I need it all. Fully guaranteed.
No, that's crazy. Deshaun Watson, hell no. All right.
Oh yeah, ain't nobody doing that again.
Ain't nobody giving that again, bro. And Deshaun Watson was the truth. He was way better than Brock Purdy. If 2019 Deshaun Watson was playing right now, the Ravens would have a problem on their hands.
Hey, what Stephen A. Smith say?
Bro, that nigga said Deshaun Watson is awful. If they wanted to arrest Deshaun Watson for how bad he was, I'd allow it. That was the funniest shit I ever seen. Bro, I'm telling you, if 2019 Deshaun Watson was the current quarterback for the Browns, the Ravens would be in trouble.
Not scared of him.
You're crazy. You crazy. You know 2019.
Not scared of him.
You know 2019 Watson is a problem. You know he's a problem.
We didn't lose to the Texans that year. He was looking real regular against us.
Bro, he would have got better.
I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
He would have got better.
Deshaun Watson don't scare me, fool.
Obviously, you don't. I still got faith in him for one more year.
Come on, bro. Hey, stop saying, bro.
What's wrong?
You right. You love you a mid quarterback.
I got faith in him for one more year.
You love you a mid quarterback.
Look, I got faith in him for one more year.
Right? Why does he get the benefit of the doubt? What'd you say?
He was that nigga.
He was. You know how long ago that was?
Who cares, bro? Let me see.
Who cares? You know how nasty that is,
bro. Who cares, bro?
That's so.
All right, so Deshaun Watson is cool. He got 3 more years.
Come on, man.
He got this year, next year, and the year after that.
Come on, bro. That contract is nasty.
They owe him 46 next year and 46 the year after that. Oh my gosh.
And now he's coming off a torn Achilles.
Oh my gosh, bro. And it's voided the last. This will be his last contract too.
Oh yeah, he's done.
He'll be, which is crazy because he
gonna
be
be
31.
He gonna be in the XFL.
He only gonna be 31. He got and they signed him to that contract before it even. They signed him to the contract before his first contract started. Because Deshaun Watson signed an extension with the Texans, didn't
he? Yeah, and they traded him
during that contract. And then that extension, when they signed him to that extension, the Browns signed him to another extension before that extension started.
But don't they just tear that up?
They added like 2 years onto it. So that first extension that Deshaun signed was from 2020 to like 2025. And then Deshaun's current contract ends in 2027.
Okay.
So they still got this year, next year, and the year after that, and they owe him $46 million per year over the next 2 years. Fully guaranteed. His first contract, that rookie extension, was 4 years, 156 with 110 in guarantees, and this one was 5 years, 230 with 230 in guarantees. Shit nasty, bro. Shit nasty for real. But
that's your boy though.
I fuck with Deshaun, freaky ass nigga. He is 69 God, man. I fuck with Deshaun, bro. I can't fuck with him too much longer. Okay, he keep touching motherfuckers. All right, freaky ass nigga. Bro.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself, man.
Bro, he's a fucking freak, boss. All right,
come on, man.
This nigga is a freak, bro. Bro, he freaky as hell. All right. Then he got the baby oil from him. All them damn massages.
Yeah, he's out of pocket.
Come on, cuz. And I know he a freak. He had videos. Why is Mia Khalifa hanging out your house?
Yeah, I knew then.
You freaky ass nigga. You hanging out with Mia Khalifa?
Yeah.
You freaked out, boss. Boss, you freaked out. All right? Cut that shit out, nigga. You got kids and shit looking up. You hanging out with Mia Khalifa. She dressed up.
Okay. Let's say you're the GM of the Browns, right? Do you let him
You paying him? You're paying him. You gotta play him. You gotta play him. You can't send him home. Just cut ties? You can't bench him. You paying him, bro. You paying him $46 million, and you don't have a better alternative right now.
But he's bro. You're gonna have a great draft pick. You draft somebody. You can go get like Shador or somebody.
I don't have no faith in Shador for real.
Oh, don't tell me you a Shador hater.
I ain't gonna tell you then. Your wish is my command, brother. I ain't gonna tell you that.
What's wrong with Shador?
I just don't have no faith in him, brother. I just don't have no faith in him.
Why though?
I don't have faith in no college quarterbacks until they show me. They gotta show me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Until he showed me different. Until he showed me different, he Josh Freeman.
Relax.
You remember when Josh Freeman went 10-6 with the Bucks? We never heard of him again.
Never again.
Never heard of him again. You got to show me something different. Man. You got to show me something. You got to show me something, bro. I just don't know what when you look at film, how does the college game translate to the NFL? Nobody knows for real, bro. Because if you knew, you wouldn't have picked Josh Rosen in the first round. If you knew, you wouldn't have picked Brady Quinn in the first round. If you knew, you wouldn't have had Johnny Manziel drafted that early. If you knew all of these quarterbacks that was drafted in the first round, you wouldn't have picked them that early if you knew what college tape was supposed to look like when it translates into the NFL. You wouldn't have picked Trey Lance that high and traded all that capital for him. You wouldn't have picked Tim Tebow that high. Come on, bro. If you knew what
Tim Tebow was ass.
Yeah, if you knew what you was looking for, bro, you wouldn't have. Come on, bro. You wouldn't. It wouldn't have been a Ryan Leaf and Peyton Manning debate. Like, come on, bro. So I don't know. I draft Shador, fine with it. Don't draft Shador, fine with it. I don't know until I see it, because don't nobody truly know until Sundays come up, and he got to look. Come on, cuz who you finna play for? Give me a team. Who drafted him?
Shador?
Yeah. If he go number one.
If I had to put my money on it.
If he goes number one, who's drafting him?
He's not going number one.
Let's just say he do though.
Who got the worst record in the league?
The Raiders?
It's not is it the Raiders? Or is it the Panthers?
Jacksonville. 2025 draft order top 5 right now is Jacksonville, Giants, Vegas, New England, and Carolina. You cut ties with Trevor? You're not doing that. No. So it would be the Giants, right?
I think he's gonna go to. I think he's gonna end up a Raider. Honestly.
So let's just say he go to the Giants, because the Giants don't have a quarterback. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at to make me believe that Shador Sanders can look across the field and see Micah Parsons twice a year and be okay. What am I supposed? I can't.
Especially because that Giants O-line is terrible.
What? You expect me to believe Shador Sanders or any other rookie quarterback, but we talking about Shador, is going to line up for the Giants and look at that Eagles defensive front and be like, yo, I can handle them twice a year.
Let's say he gets drafted by the Raiders.
So you expect me to believe that Shador Sanders can line up on for the Raiders on Sunday and look at Chris Jones twice a year and be like, nah, we can handle that. No, that just don't sound right. That just don't sound right to me. He can't handle it right now. He already can't handle a bad offensive line.
He's balling.
But I'm telling you though, he be when they get pressure on him, it be done.
No, not necessarily.
It be done. So I'm like, I just don't have rookie quarterbacks. Got to show me. That's my only thing. They got to show me.
That's fair. That's fair.
They got to show me, because if we knew that C.J. Stroud was going to be the C.J. Stroud we knew, he would have went number one. If we knew Jaden Daniels was going to be what Jaden Daniels is, he would have went number one.
Bro, but we talked about it before the draft. We already said CJ was the most NFL ready.
So
we was never sold on Bryce.
It's because Bryce was running with track stars. Bryce was going big on big every time at practice. He had the best options available to him. So it's just hard to see when you look at somebody in college like that, when you got all the best talent, it's kind of hard to judge how good you're going to be. I mean, Joe Burrow got lucky to be in a situation where he goes from LSU with Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, and you go to the Bengals and you still got Jamar. So it's like and I love Joe Burrow. I respect him. He getting hold for real, for real. But it's safe to say that Joe Burrow ain't as good as Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson don't got the talent. You gonna put Jamar Chase on the Ravens, and watch what Lamar Jackson do. Lamar Jackson got 2 MVPs with practically nobody catching the ball, other than Mark. And Mark was injured a lot of the year last year. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to expect from Shador Sanders, bro. Because shit, I ain't see Bo Nix being as good.
Is that your offensive rookie of the year so far? It's between him and Jaden Daniels for sure.
I'm giving Jaden Daniels the rookie of the year. I'm giving Jaden Daniels the rookie of the year. He done came up in the fourth quarter so many goddamn times. So I like Jaden Daniels. And on top of that, they legitimately have a chance to make the playoffs. Obviously they're not gonna win the division because of the Eagles. But they legitimately have a chance to be a wild card team.
I think they will.
Yeah, so if they make that playoff, if they make the playoffs, I think Jaden Daniels, and he's been more consistent. If they what 7-4 right now?
Yeah.
So
at
7-4. At 7-5. Yeah.
7-5.
They got.
I forgot they lost to the Cowboys.
Yeah, coming up, they got Titans, Saints, Eagles, Falcons, Cowboys. So, what's that? Dub, L. The Falcons could be tough.
I might give Dan Quinn Coach of the Year.
Yeah, the Falcons could be tough. Dan Quinn, Coach of the Year. Nah, you can give him Coach of the Year. You can give him Coach of the Year. You can give it to Dan Quinn, or you can for sure give it to bro, what's the my pick for Coach of the Year is Kevin O'Connell. Kevin O'Connell. The Vikings are 9-2 right now.
Yeah.
But Sam Darnold, a quarterback that nobody wanted. And I've always been a Sam Darnold believer. Because his film in college was amazing. And he's always been in terrible positions. How you go from the Jets to the Panthers? Fuck is you what? Nigga, you playing the game on all Madden. From day one. Like what? No, bro. You wasn't destined to be nothing. All right, but yeah,
he was in 2 shitty situations.
Bro, he was in the worst situations.
And then we saw a little something when he was with the Niners.
Yeah. And then I remember saying, I'm like, yo, if Brock Purdy get hurt, they're gonna win the Super Bowl. Because I legitimately thought that Sam Darnold could be good enough with the talent that he had around him to make sure their defense won them games.
Because he got in that Christmas game against us. And then he was making shit happen.
Bro, Sam Darnold, if you give Sam Darnold ain't good enough to Tom Brady you to death, where you winning games with Troy Brown and David Patton and shit. You picking up dudes from the local high school to win games. He's not that good. But if you give him Justin Jefferson, he can make something happen. And last year the 49ers had enough pieces around him to where he could win game, or he could put them in a position to where their defense could win the games. And the defense ain't working too hard, and he ain't turning the ball over like crazy. So yeah, last thing is I'm gonna say is MVP Lamar Jackson, Defensive Player of the Year. defensive player of the year is tough.
Yeah, that is pretty tough. If the Browns was better, I would give it to Myles Garrett again.
I had some notes actually. Let me see. Let me see. Cause um TJ 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 is who I had at my favorite. And I had TJ by a landslide, by the way. And
Over.
I don't care about your argument, the whole right tackle argument. I don't care what the film say. Killing them dudes over there. All right. It don't
Tell him line
and
up on the other side.
look, stop,
Try
bro.
try the other side.
It don't matter that he not lining up. They not beating the Ravens, bro. He ain't no threat to you, brother.
Line up on the other side.
He ain't no threat to you, brother.
Come on, go line up on the other side, man. Let's see what happens on the other side.
He ain't no threat to you, brother. All
That's
right.
why he ain't no. That's why he ain't no Myles Garrett, man.
Oh no. He ain't like that. That family is special though. That Watt family is special. JJ Watt was the best defensive player I saw in my lifetime. And his brother's numbers are even more dominant, even though I do think JJ is better. Like,
No, for sure.
yeah, I think JJ is better. JJ was special to watch in his prime. Like, even his last season, he had double-digit sacks.
With the
But
Cardinals?
yeah, he had double-digit sacks last year, and he was a Pro Bowler, I think. JJ Watt was dominant up until the time he retired. Um, JJ Watt played until 2022. His final season, he had 12 and a half sacks. He was dominant up until his very last snap.
Damn.
And with the Cardinals, he played 7 games in 2021. He only had 1 sack. But in the 16 games that he played in 2022, he had 12 and a half. But JJ Watt's second season, he had 20 and a half sacks and set an NFL record for tackles for loss with 39. He made 39 tackles in the backfield. That's 39 sacks, basically. Same thing as a sack.
I'm mad he ended his career in Arizona for like why he should go to a real contender.
Players like that deserve to go ring chase a little bit. When you spend the most of your career, when you spend, 9, 10, 11 years being loyal to a franchise, re-signing with the franchise twice, and then they don't win you nothing, you deserve to go ring chase a little bit.
Yeah. Arizona not that place.
Yeah, you deserve to go ring chase a little bit. I get it. You want to play in, it's a little bit warmer weather over there. You ain't got to worry about the hurricanes you had to deal with in Houston. It ain't cold like it was on the East Coast, so I get it. But so the Dominican Sue, he got him a ring on the way out. All right, even though I don't think he's ever announced his retirement, has he?
No.
But obviously, he's pretty much done. Yeah, he's done. Um, let me see. Yeah, he never. Oh damn! And he was on the Super Bowl team when they lost to the Chiefs, the Eagles.
Was that his last season?
Yep. So yeah, obviously he's done, but um, yeah, and he hasn't officially retired. Um, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with rookie quarterbacks, but yeah, MVP is Lamar Jackson right now. That could change. If and that only changes off of one reason: Saquon Barkley gets 2,000 yards. Then we start to have a conversation. But he got to break Eric Dickerson's record for that conversation to be real.
It's between Lamar, Saquon, and Josh Allen.
Yeah, and I got I got Lamar ahead right now because Lamar won the MVP last year, and he's way better than what he was last year.
He's thrown like 27 tubs on like to 3 picks.
He's way better than he was last year. Not only is he way better than he was last year, he's better than he was in 2019.
Yeah, and he's gonna throw for 4,000 this year.
Yeah, so that's and that was something I didn't think Lamar could do. And
I kept telling you it was coming,
it wasn't something that was like a skill thing. I thought he was just too balanced to where that. So like if Tom Brady threw for 4,500 yards, I believe that Tom Brady and Lamar Jackson could have the same amount of yards in a season. They was just gonna come different. Like Lamar was gonna run for 700 and throw for 38. That's the same thing as throwing for 3,500. I mean throwing for 4,500. I just thought Lamar was just gonna divvy it up a little bit differently. Yeah, so I got Lamar MVP. I got TJ as Defensive Player of the Year again. And then I got Kevin O'Connell for Coach of the Year. That's my dude right now. The Vikings are playing really, really well, especially, and nobody expected them to be this good after giving up Kirk and losing Dalvin. Nobody expected them to be this good. And I think they saving Justin Jefferson because I didn't think that Justin Jefferson was going to sign another contract with them. Because anybody's going to pay Justin Jefferson, but if they suck, he ain't staying.
I'm demanding a trade. If I was him, I would have demanded a trade, but they winning now, so
they better. He better than me. I'm always gonna want to go get traded to whoever winning. I'm Deion Sanders with it. Like I would went from Cowboys to 49ers too.
But I do think this is a fluke season for them.
That's believable. That's believable. One thing. This is probably the last episode we ever record on Skype. I'm getting a rundown on how to use OBS. So the next episode will be better. But you got anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it. This is the longest episode we ever did, I think. Maybe the first episode was longer than this, but
we'll be back soon.
Yeah, what day is it? It's Wednesday, so we'll probably be back on Monday night after the game or Tuesday. But yeah, I'm Cam. That Mo, and we signing out. Let me see.